Hello, and welcome to today's installment of On My Way Across the... Burk, what are you doing? I'm working here, bird. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Okay. Welcome to the Burk Hour, and my turkey has devised a way to study the 50 capitals. Oh my goodness, you better put on your seatbelts because this is going to be crazy. Hello! I do need to tell you one thing before we start. If you did not study this with my other video called On My Way Across the United States and learn your states and geography that way, this one might not make much sense. It's called constructivism. Basically, that means that you gotta have stuff in your brain in order to connect new stuff to it. So go back and take a quick look at my original video so that you know Wash Orange Car is Washington, Oregon, California. And then this one will make a lot more sense. I promise. All right, Burk, let's see what you got, buddy. All right, his first idea has to do with this whole washing of the car for Washington. And if you close your eyes and imagine Burk washing the car, you need to imagine a decal on the back of the car that he's washing. On the decal, there's a mountain with some little Greek pillars on top, representing Mount Olympus, which is the place of the Greek gods and Zeus and lightning and all kinds of crazy things. But anyway, what that should remind you of is, instead of Olympus, Olympia, which is the capital of Washington. See how that works? You have to imagine, maybe even put some lightning bolts in there. Imagine the washing of the car, and he washes that decal, and there's a mountain there, there's the Greek pillars, and then there's lightning. Maybe he even gets shocked a little bit. Make it active, make it really visual in your mind when you close your eyes, and you will not forget that the capital of Washington is what? Right, Olympia. Now you just need to learn how to spell it. Okay, here we go with the next one. Orange reminds us of Oregon. And so when you see an orange in your mind, I want you to imagine a witch on her broom flying all the way across the United States because she has a hankering for a West Coast navel orange. Then all you have to do is ask yourself, witchcraft, what does that remind me of? Oh, the Salem witch trials, which are pretty famous. If you've not studied those yet, you certainly will, and this will help you build some schema for it. And Salem, she sails across the sky to get from Salem, Massachusetts to Salem, Oregon, and guess what the capital of Oregon is? Salem! Okay, the last one is car for California. Close your eyes, imagine the car. Imagine it crushing, running over men's toes. And then put a sack on top of that car. That's going to help you remember Sacramento, which is the capital of California. All right, a quick review to see how we're doing. We have wash, and we wash the decal. It has Mount Olympus on it that reminds us of Olympia, Washington. The orange has the witch, reminds us of the Salem witch trials, and that is for Salem, Oregon. And the car crushing the men's toes with the sack on top for Sacramento, California. There you go. You know 3. Well, Burk, I was rather skeptical, but I couldn't have done any better myself, buddy. Thanks. This next section is going to teach us the capitals for Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and Nevada. The people that Burk meets along the way, he meets them at the base of the mountain in Wyoming, meets a little girl named Anne, and she just happens to be shy, which reminds us of Cheyenne, Wyoming. At the top of the mountain, he meets Helena, because the capital is Helena, Montana. Then on his way back, he meets this little boy named Ida. Now, he's brought the girls with him, and Ida does a lot of talking. And so the girls get tired of hearing him blah, blah, blah. And so they sort of take off and leave him behind. And they say, ugh, boy, is he noisy, for Boise, Idaho. Then at the bottom, in Nevada, they get into a very tiny car, which is the second version, or the smaller version, or the son of Burke's original car for son, Carson City, Nevada. And they take off on their own. Okay, so what do we have? At the bottom of the mountain, Burk met a little girl who was shy, and we called her Cheyenne for Cheyenne, Wyoming, and you'll need to notice that there is a different spelling here. So again, spelling might be something you need to work on. At the top of the mountain, he met the girl named Helena for Helena, Montana. Then on the way back down, he met the little boy who, oh boy, is he noisy, for Boise, Idaho. And then at the bottom, we had the car's son, or the smaller version of Burke's car, for Carson City, Nevada.